stick around till the end because I have a long rant to give. So, this is a pretty great game, right? It was a shutout, the first shutout for Tampa in this season. It was Geeky's first goal. Congratulations. He finally gets to check that off on his NHL career. Hopefully he gets many, many more for Tampa and no one else. But yeah, it's a pretty great game. The score was pretty low, mostly because in the first period there were no goals. No goals for Washington and no goals for Tampa. In the second period, at the 5:27 mark, is when we got Chafee's goal. He gets it with an assist from Paul and Isamont. And yeah, it's his second point of the season. And you always like to see a team that can get goals in from many, many different players, not just the same players over and over and over again. While it is cool to look at the end of season, how many goals, how many assists did one person get, as cool as that can be, as a team, which hockey is, it's a team sport, you want to see everybody be able to deliver and if not be part of the goal making plays, right? You want to see everybody try to get on that board, everyone try to get a point here and there. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty awesome. In the third period, at the 2:30 mark, Point gets a goal. It's his fifth point of the season, and I think it's always so funny anytime that I hear Point's name, because obviously Point in hockey usually refers to goals and assists, and so he's always racking up all these points, right? But his name is Point. You think those are correlated? You think when he was growing up, he was like, man, I can't wait to be part of the NHL and get lots and lots of points. I'm not sure, but it would be funny. And he had an assist from Kucherov. Oh, awesome. I love Kucherov so much. Him and Vasilevsky are the two players that I have the most jerseys for. I am hoping to get a Hedman jersey at some point pretty soon. And I actually just ordered a jersey the other day because I wanted to have a different blue jersey, home jersey. I wanted one that was a little bit looser and also surprise for later. But yeah, anyways. And then finally, the last goal of the game was by Geeky. Connor Geeky. It's his first NHL goal. It was just the other night that he got his first NHL assist. He got that with, I think it was Hagel. It's either Hagel or Hedman. Sometimes when I hear the names, I kind of confuse them. I think it was Hedman, though. I'm not sure. But he got that only about 30 seconds after Point. It was pretty wild. He got an assist from Cirelli and Hagel. So Hagel definitely racking up his points for the season and being part of many goal-setting, goal plays. And yeah, that's about it that I really wanted to say. I would talk more about the game, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch it. So that was the big rant that I wanted to give at the end of the game, or at the end of the overview, because, yeah, I'm really sick and tired of this ridiculous system that we all have to go through, and I'll get to the shortcut in a second, but people that don't want to ahoy my mateys, things, we generally have to go through a lot of fucking hoops in order to be able to enjoy the sport that we like to watch. And it drives me crazy, because I have to have a TV provider, so I have YouTube TV, in order to watch ESPN. I have to have ESPN Plus, because not everything's available on ESPN. You have to have ESPN Plus. And in order to watch this game, I was being told by the ESPN website that I have to get, I think it was Monumental something or another Monumental Plus maybe. Which, like, obviously I don't have that, right? And so it's really frustrating because you're like, why can't I watch the game? Like, I have two different services in order to watch these games. I don't want to, like, shaft the NHL by, like, not paying for, like, the viewings that I want. But, like, why can't I watch it? Why can't there be a service through which I can watch the games? I pay however much a month, and I get to watch all of the games that I want. Because don't even get me started on watching games that happen sometimes in Canada. They want you to have a Canadian TV provider, and they geo-lock that stuff. And listen, I've turned on this NordVPN thing before. It doesn't work, because you're supposed to have a Canadian street address attached to the profile, and it's just a nightmare. And don't even get me started. This is the NHL. And mind you, most games are available on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Don't even get me started on, like, the AHL, the ECHL, the PWHL. I mean, Lord help me. I last season, I barely got to watch any PWHL games because it's not available on ESPN. And it's not, like, it is so frustrating. It's so frustrating not being able to actually, like, engage with the sport. Like, I have to learn everything by watching the ESPN website where they have the play-by-plays, and I'm, like, watching that, and I'm like, it's just not as interesting. A couple seasons ago, when Tampa got that middle banner, that's their Stanley Cups, right? So I have 2004, 2020, and 2021. When they were getting this one, I could not watch those playoffs. I could not watch it. I was living in Italy at the time, and I had to listen to it. I had to listen to it on the NHL app, which is, like, cool. Like, that's something, right? At least I got to listen to, like, the play-by-play of, like, Tampa winning. But I'm like, I would love to be able to watch this game. It's not that interesting if you're listening to it. You have to watch it yourself. Or at least I do. It's just so frustrating because it's like I don't even want to look up how can you watch the game without paying for it, because I want to pay for it. I want to, like, give back to the league and to the teams. I buy jerseys to support the teams. I buy lots of merchandise to support the team. I try to do everything I can to, like, really, like, give as much resources to these leagues in order to help them thrive, because hockey is not as appreciated, and is not as viewed, and not as profitable as a lot of other leagues. It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Anyways, if you manage to stick it through this long rant, I appreciate that. I am excited that they got this shutout. I mean, it's really cool to get a shutout. It's really cool to get a shutout against a team that, as far as the standings are concerned, is higher than Tampa. Like, before this game, I had Tampa at 10th place, and I had the Capitals in 3rd place, as far as the power rankings are concerned. Now, with just doing this one game, and not adding the other games that are happening tonight yet, Capitals went down to 5th place, and Tampa went up to 8th place. And that's really exciting. Like, I love when Tampa is thriving. I wish I could watch the game for no other reason than, like, they were wearing the black jersey, and I absolutely love the black jersey. I love it so much. It's so exciting. Anytime that, like, I get to see Tampa in anything other than Toronto blue or white. Like, I love it. It looks so classy. I got to wear it to I wore it to one of the Norfolk Admiral games. I don't think Tampa was wearing it that day, but I love wearing it. Like, when I'm not doing a review and I'm wearing a Tampa jersey, I'm wearing this one, because it's so It's just, I love it. I love it so much. I love black jerseys. I love any color that isn't white or blue or red or yellow. Yeah. If you got to see this game, congratulations. Let me know what you thought of the game down below. And yeah, if you feel as frustrated about this like exclusivity stuff as I do, let me know down below as well, because it's incredibly frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye.